Every year can produce wonderful teams, and England always seem to have an inferior side. That's a alarm, and top scorer Miroslav Klose. A chance for the new Aussie defender. Federico Fernandez replaces the injured Ezekiel. And Gonzalo Higuain was injured for Napoli at the weekend, and the club announced this morning permit problems that should all be sorted out by the time the Premier League gets going again on Saturday week. Good raid it down the left-hand side. It was Fernandez who stopped it, but this young fullback is highly... Kramer playing it forward to Gomez. Chance here for the Germans, and Romero to the rescue. Well, Mario Gomez ball in the net, and it was disallowed for offside, quite rightly. Slowly Germany. Romero might have caught that, but elected to punch. Manchester City now, Micah Richards. So again, it was...
Rex has had a kick.
Diglius, the player down injured. Change match. He liked what Sabella did with the side. Here is Schürrle. And of course the coach remains the same.
Counter attack, you know, let Argentina have a lot of possession and wait for mistakes just like that there.
And here comes Di Maria. Zabaleta. Oh, it's a lovely ball in, and Argentina. The flag. We looked over and wondered if it would go up, but Argentina are in front, and it was set up beautifully by Angel Di Maria. That's why he has the most assists in the top 5 leagues in Europe last season. You wondered if the offside flag was going to come up, but it didn't, and Argentina are ahead here. Waiting in the middle is Gomez, who was in space. Oh, whipped just past the post by Toni Kroos, who's very good usually with his long-range shooting. Well, it's just belief. They might not have talked about revenge, but they're within sight of maybe getting that, and Neuer has to go down. That's showing a little bit. It certainly showed on the goal. Di Maria looks in the mood, doesn't it? Well, they've worked it in the end, and it's come to Gomez. He must score. Brilliant save, Romero, with his feet. Against Germany. A lot of football left in this yet, but here's Di Maria again, taking on Durm. Skipping past him, and Di Maria with a lovely release ball. Aguero needs a bit of support, or does he? Maybe not. Training base and assessing. Strong physical play. Royce is in here! Nearly got it back to Gomez. Here he is again. Will be a free kick to deny Mario Gomez. A couple, in fact. Kroos towards the back post. Schürrle, good movement from him! Good ball. Di Maria's there again. Aguero's waiting in the middle, pulling into a bit of space. Come back instead to Lamela, who's planted it into the roof of the net. The Tottenham man with his first goal for Argentina, and what a strike!
Well, again, it's embarrassing, the space in behind in the left area. Durm again is completely out of position. Not sure if he's not getting the protection, but it's just so easy for them to play in and around these areas. As you see,
just thinking, Martino, when he started at Barcelona, went 16 unbeaten, didn't he? At the start, wasn't quite able to continue. Kroos. The long range shot was too hot to handle. Romero, and then Gomez. The score then in Düsseldorf is Germany, the world champions, 0, Argentina 2. understand. So Manuel Neuer's coming off, and Roman Weidenfeller, the goalkeeper who was the oldest ever. About this, they certainly won't want to come home to a defeat.
Well, I think they need to improve and all that.
And the defence might have been a bit of a problem. It was the other way round, wasn't it?
Again, Di Maria on the ball in a crucial position.
Di Maria swung into a great area, and 3-0 up. The first thing Weidenfeller is going to have to do is pick the ball out of the back of his net. Again, it was a Di Maria assist, and Jogi Löw cannot believe this. Right at the start of the second half.
Well, it's just a great ball in from Di Maria. Weidenfeller's not sure if he should come out. Probably should have came and caught.
The reaction from this on Sunday.
Well, as you said, there'll be changes to that side. You think about Götze and you think about Muller, Podolski, the right balance to this team.
That's the player. Cup quarter-final. Another really good move. It's Di Maria again with Aguero waiting in the middle, but Di Maria didn't need him. He scored himself. He's made 3, scored 1, and Argentina are running riot, 4-0 up.
But you could see that developing, even from the centre of the pitch. Derm again getting caught out. Such a great 1-2. Di Maria sees the space in behind, and it's such a beautifully worked goal, and the finish is remarkable. You can see it develop from here.
The future when the Premier League resumes. Here's Marco Reus, or really Germany. Schürrle couldn't score. It was blocked. Now he does. 4-1. It's Andre Schürrle of Chelsea this time.
Well, you can say you want, but Schürrle's probably not the most beautiful player to watch, but he's so effective. A bit like Thomas Muller in these areas. He always pops up in the box in the right place at the right.
At the second attempt, punches it clear. The first thing the sub-goalkeeper had to do was pick the ball.
Di Maria, and as you see, Götze and Muller about to come on. They need goals on this side, and these two definitely have been clinical in front of goal. And it's been one-way traffic virtually all game.
Germany. One Mario for another. Götze for Gomez. It is Muller. Dortmund, says the referee. Podolski was the player who went down. Romero only half won it, and Reus's block up. One is Mario Götze. His name will forever be written in German football folklore. Maybe either.
Well, considering he's a left-footed player, Di Maria, you'd think he would want to play on the left side, but I think he, as you've shown today.
Germany again, can they carve out something else? It's Marco Reus. Now then, what does the referee say this time? He says corner after Fernandez's. Wide back. Fernandez.
Covered, and Jogi Löw will be frustrated with the start so far.
Di Maria. And Lamela was the player trying to. Germany makes something of this. Götze tries to help it on. It's Reus, and it's wide.
I think you said
52 days ago. Free kick for that.
It's too easy for Argentina.
And that might have been the first bad ball he played tonight. It still ended up with a blue shirt. And the referee might be reaching for a card. Zabaleta is still down. That was a pretty robust challenge from Podolski.
I'm not sure why they're working on it.
Here's the corner kick, which goes a long way. It took a brave header by Ginter to get that out of harm's way. Wasn't quite sure where that was ending up. I think Jogi Löw getting a reminder here, as if he needed one, how much Germany will miss Philipp Lahm. Well, remember, Di Maria, 3-4 of them around him. None of them could do anything about it. Romero got something on it. Götze back in. Took a deflection. 4-2.
I'm not quite sure where Romero,
because he really has been in difficulties.
Well, it looks like he's got a crown back
in possession now. This is Rudy.
Rudy's looked good since he's come on, I think.
Aguero's usual shirt number 20. Royce takes it with some pace, and it was difficult to defend. Germany think that should be. But it's Argentina who take the spoils this time, and the world champions are beaten for the first time in